welcome back to Shit They Don't Tell You. I'm Stephen Green.
Hello, welcome to Shit They Don't Tell You. I'm Nikki Limo.
And today, indeed, we are talking about who, in fact, of us all, are the assholes.
You know, you've been pronouncing our show name correctly lately, and then not the first headlining title of what we're talking about.
How do you mean?
You've been saying shit they don't tell you, not shit that they what they don't want to tell you.
When did I ever do that?
Oh, you used to do that a lot.
It's not my information.
Interesting. Okay. So we're talking about relationships today, or what are we talking about? Assholes?
Who amongst us is
we're
the
talking
assholes?
about assholes. Well, you are.
Well, no, but right. But that's what you call me all the time.
Is that the end of the episode?
That's what you call me all the time.
We found the asshole.
No, that's what you call me all the time. But what we're talking about is scenarios where we decide if people are being assholes or not.
Move closer, because you're out of the frame.
Okay, I'm in.
All right.
Got it?
I'm in.
Acceptable?
Okay.
Okay. First of all, nothing helps the show more than check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/sticky.
STIKKI.
Get the show a day early. I do a show on there called Crypto Corner every Tuesday, 6 p.m.
There are
Pacific
free roll
Standard Time.
cash prize poker tournaments every month. We do a live stream, and it helps support the show. So
right.
Get over there. Check it out.
Okay, so check this out.
Okay, I'm checking it.
This is a manners one that I find interesting.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for refusing to sleep on the sofa in my own home? I live with my girlfriend. We have a 2-bedroom apartment, but the second bedroom is more of a box room.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
What?
Sounds like my sister.
Yeah, it does.
A box room means it's a room filled
It's
with
like a
fucking
storage
boxes for
room?
no reason.
Like a waste of real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go.
I have a waste of real estate room.
Yeah, it's really a pain in the ass for everybody.
It's like you're not using the stuff in the boxes. So
You're paying, by the way, every time you pay rent or mortgage or anything, you're paying for this room to be filled with shit.
yeah, exactly.
Not
Well,
to
that's
be
exactly
useful.
what it is. It's just like your boxes are your roommate that you're paying rent for.
That's it. Drives me bananas. Anyway, yeah, it's more of a box room. Can't actually fit a bed, so I use it as an office. Oh, maybe he's talking about it's like the way it's set up.
The shape of it?
Maybe.
I don't know. It sounds like
a box
boxes.
room. Yeah. But he uses an office that he works from home.
Okay.
At the weekend, he says, not the way to say it, brother. My girlfriend and I had plans to go for food and then the cinema. She invited,
Does he live in England?
I guess, she invited her cousin, which I was fine with. The plan was to pick her cousin up, go to food, go to cinema, drop her off at home. When the movie finished, my girlfriend asked her cousin if she wanted to stay over. Her cousin is 17. Her cousin said yeah, and my girlfriend asked me if I'd sleep on the sofa. I said that her cousin can have the sofa, but my girlfriend got annoyed and said her cousin should have the bed. She said her cousin is a guest, so shouldn't have the sofa. And I just said that I live there, so I shouldn't be on the sofa.
Yeah.
I said my girlfriend is the one who decided to ask her cousin to stay over, so I shouldn't have to give up my bed.
Yeah.
My girlfriend said I was being unreasonable and that it would be wrong to give her cousin the sofa, but I refused to change my mind. Am I the asshole for not sleeping on the sofa?
No. I don't know. It's hard for me to understand that kind of
I don't get
rule.
that at all.
No. I mean, you want to stay at my house.
Right.
You wanted to stay at my house. And
Right.
so we don't have an extra bed. Do you still want to stay at my house? Yes, you still want to stay at my house. Okay, so you're cool with staying on the sofa.
Correct.
Like, that's how the order goes in my head. Also, you're younger than me. You're
Yes,
17.
that's what I'm saying.
Your back's not going to hurt from sleeping on the sofa.
Correct.
My back's going to hurt from sleeping on the sofa.
When you're 17, you could sleep on goddamn inflatable everything.
Yeah, I full on had to stay at my friend's house. She got drunk we went to her boyfriend's house and she got drunk and they had the bed and they didn't have a sofa. I slept on the fucking floor.
Yep.
Like on the hard floor. And I was 21 at the time, or 20 at the time. But still, you're young.
Legend.
You're allowed to sleep on really uncomfortable surfaces.
I slept on a couple floors, hard floors.
Hard floors, yeah.
Why am I doing this again?
Yeah.
It was
I want to leave.
yeah, this sucks, but
I don't
it's
like
too
being
late.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever.
I can't go anywhere because I don't have anywhere to stay.
Yep. It was, yeah, but yeah, no. If you're younger, you're sleeping on the freaking couch, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I think
Mind your
it's
manners.
so to me it's more of an elders thing. If it was the mom that was
100%.
staying over,
100%.
okay, that makes a lot more sense.
That's why I picked this topic, because I think it could be illuminated for people.
Yeah, because then it's a courtesy thing. I don't have to give you my bed, but I want you to be comfortable, and you're my elder.
Yes.
And you gave me a lot in your life.
Yes.
So it's
if
like
there's
that.
no bed, I would let your mom have the bed.
Right.
1,000%.
Same.
1,000,000%. But it wouldn't be the most fun thing.
No, it wouldn't. And we would be like, hey, we don't have an extra bed. Do you want to stay at a hotel room?
Exactly.
But
Legitly.
obviously the 17-year-old can't stay at a hotel room. I don't know. Yeah, to me, that's a weird thing to assume that someone's going to give up their bed.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
I'm not into it either.
Unless it's an elder. Me and Nikki are lockstep on this one.
Yeah, we're
bro.
very lockstep. We both agree on that you're not an asshole.
Nope, not an asshole whatsoever.
Although I can understand it being an uncomfortable situation because now it's like you against her saying like what courtesy is or politeness and
Right.
I don't know, but I guess that should be established because
Bro, your cousin is 17 years old. She doesn't get to sleep in your bed.
No.
That's whack as fuck.
Maybe he just needs argument fodder. Like he needs to understand he's got a leg to stand on in
That's
this
what
fight.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, me too.
Okay, good.
Glad we're in lockstep on that one.
Total lockstep. Okay. Am I the asshole for not giving help to my daughter with a new baby and telling her to stop acting poor?
What? Okay.
I, 58 female, have a daughter, Sarah, 28 female, who just had her first baby a couple of months ago with her husband, Mark. Both of them.
Mark.
Great.
What a weird name.
Weird name. Both of them work good paying jobs, and between the two of them, they make more money than my husband and I ever did while raising our kids. They have a beautiful home, nice cars, no real financial issues that I can see. They're literally upper middle class. My husband and I are retired now, living on a modest income, so we get by just fine. Ever since the baby was born, they have hinted that they cannot do things like going out to eat and whatnot. Recently, Sarah and Mark have been asking me for help. They asked me to cover groceries a few times, help with baby supplies. They're even pitching on some home repairs because they're, quote, tight on money from all the baby expenses. Last week, Sarah called me and asked if I could give them some money for baby formula and diapers. I know those things can be expensive, but the way she was talking made it sound like they were on the verge of financial ruin. I finally had enough and told her they need to stop acting like they're poor. They make more money than we ever did when I had kids. I didn't get any financial help from anybody. We managed on a lot less and without any handouts.
Yeah.
Get them, boomer. Get them. That they should sell their third car if they're in such a bind.
Third car? Why do they have 3 cars?
That means they're paying for
I'm
3
on
cars.
I'm on the fucking mom's side.
I'm on the mom's side too, dude. Plus we're closer in age.
Right.
You like that?
I don't. She's 28. Like that's not good.
No, we're closer in age to the boomers.
Yeah, I'm saying the daughter is 28.
You do the math. Boomer.
No, fuck off, Green. I'm not. I'm not closer in age to the boomer.
I know you're not. Okay, she got really upset and accused me of not caring.
I'm really upset. Fuck you.
She got really upset and accused me of not caring about my grandchild and not understanding how expensive everything is these days. I told her they could afford to handle things on their own, and maybe they should stop spending money on luxuries if they're struggling so much. I know for a fact she gets Starbucks each morning. Got her.
Yeah.
Got her by the balls. Sarah hung up on me and called me a jerk. She has involved the family, and people think I am being a shitty grandparent, and others are agreeing with me. Am I the asshole?
I agree with her.
I'm with her too, dude.
Yeah.
But I will say, the balls on these boomers sometimes, dude. The way that they talk.
Yes.
The way that they talk about.
I was ready to be on the daughter's side.
I was too.
Yeah.
I was like defensively postured.
Yeah.
To get this boomer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because the way the boomers.
They act like inflation doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, they act like the inflation doesn't exist, or like it wasn't just like beautiful situation for them when they were buying a house for 30 G's and it's worth like $600,000
exactly now. Or you could survive off one person's income back then.
Yeah, but then they act like they're financial geniuses, financial whiz kids who put it all on a fucking board. They're like doing a whiteboard and mathing out how this was going to appreciate in value so much over 30 years. Shut the fuck up, boomer.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate that shit.
Me too. I hate that shit. That being said,
I agree with her. She's not the asshole.
Yeah. Why do you have fucking 3 cars? No.
3 cars is insane.
It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Also, and probably because they got a baby car or whatever, right? Probably they got a baby car, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like me and you have 1 car. Like it's fine.
Dude, we have 1 car because we barely use the damn thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
By the way, Starbucks every day.
Yeah.
I'm saying I bet it's probably $12.
Yeah, the Starbucks has raised its prices, and like it used to be like I could get an Americano for under $4. Now it's like I don't know. I get an Americano and an Impossible, and it's like $15 every time.
It's
like,
crazy.
It's like okay, which one of these cost $8 each? Like, but they both cost $8 each now. Like it's pretty
expensive. She should be begging Starbucks. She should be like, hey Starbucks.
Yeah.
How about helping out a new mom?
Exactly, because you can have a coffee maker at home. Come on.
Yeah, $1,000. Come on, dude.
Like you buy a Mr. Coffee is like $20.
Exactly. But it sounds like they're kind of like financially kind of killing a little bit. They could
That's what I'm
splurge, get a little
saying.
Keurig, get a little Nespresso.
Right. So like, yeah, like I'm all about helping family members, especially like new babies. Like, yeah, the prices have gone up, all this stuff. But like,
not if you got 3 cars.
Yeah, if you have 3 cars and you are spending on luxuries like that, like, I mean, first we would cut back on everything we could, and before asking our family for
1000%.
money. I think that's the natural order of things.
1000%.
You don't just go asking your parents who make less money than you for money.
You'll never forget, we're filming, me and the JK boys, we're filming this Danger Boys pilot thing. And we're like, hey, look, we need friends and favors and all this stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then every day that I'm there, I see Bart drive up in a different car. And I'm like, fuck, dude, this is not good for morale. For people who are like here, who are here for free.
Yeah.
When they see that shit, it looks rough. And he's like, oh, I didn't even think of that. And I'm like, yeah, it looks like shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like they want to keep up with images more than they want to take care of their necessities.
Like actually sit down and look at their necessities and go, how do we budget this shit out?
You're spending more on image stuff and luxuries than you are necessities.
Sell me this pen on Starbucks for you.
For me?
Yeah, for you. Because you don't do Starbucks every day.
Not every day,
But you
no.
like splurge on it for some reason.
It's more like a ritual thing.
Okay, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like I like the feeling of it in my hand. I like the experience of just like I know what I'm getting each time.
Tastes the same way.
And that's how franchises are. Like the reason they're all the same no matter where you go. Because like you can rely on like you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why that works. Even if there's like a fancier coffee shop right next door, I'm like, but I know what I'm gonna get at Starbucks.
Right.
Even though,
fair.
It might be a less quality coffee, which, by the way, I don't like their coffee. I only order their espresso drinks.
That's what I was going to say.
But, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like I have an iPhone, and so I just buy Apple products, even though
you trapped.
I could. Yeah, exactly. I know what I like, and I know what I'm used to, and I don't want to think too hard about it. So I do it. I like getting Starbucks right before going on a podcast or going to play poker or something. Like it's just something I have in my hand as like a ritual, like a pre-ritual to like
Feel like you're locked in.
Yeah, we're like gearing up to like do something. I like before when I used to go to auditions and stuff, it's like so LA, like I have my Starbucks and then like I have my lipstick
on the stand,
and then I'm walking around with my, and it's like I don't know, it just feels, it makes you feel a certain way, like a certain like I'm getting shit done.
Yep.
But if I had a baby and it was like between having Starbucks every day or like feeding my fucking kid or asking my parents for money, like it's easy to cut out.
Yeah.
Easy.
I will say inflation is wild right now.
It's wild.
It's wild. Like even just getting like groceries now.
Yeah.
Like you pay 3x what you paid like 2 years ago for the same stuff.
I know. I look at the bill on because we put everything on a card and then pay it in cash.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like doubled.
Yeah, it's
more than doubled.
Doubled, easily.
And we don't buy very much.
No.
Like I barely even eat anyway. I eat a slice of bread in the morning with butter, and I eat a slice of bread at night with butter.
Unless I made something.
Unless you make something, yeah, and then maybe I'll have some spaghetti. Like how is that? How is that expensive?
I know, man. Or like I'll make like Thai food, for example, because I make Thai food now because I'm a fucking G.
Yeah.
But even that, it's like I think it's like close to $40.
Yeah, and I get Taco Bell a lot.
You do get Taco Bell,
which is like very cheap, and
but that's a ritual for you too. It's like
that's
you
a
like
ritual
the experience.
Too, yeah, and I just like it is like I crave it before and after poker sessions. But I also like I get money. I mean, I get meals at the poker table, but I have comps.
Right.
So I don't really like. I don't know. I don't really pay for food that often. I don't pay a lot of money. I'm not really a foodie, if you can't tell.
Yeah, you're not a foodie.
I like food, but I don't like. It's not like I have to have a certain kind of food.
Yeah, no. And you're not like one of those people who's like, we shop at Whole Foods.
Right.
Like we're not the.
I wish. Like I read about like seed oils and stuff all the time, and how you could, if you just bought these foods, then it's better. But I just don't. I'm just too lazy. And also, okay, if I'm gonna be taken out of this earth, like just do it. Like
sure.
I don't know. I just want to eat Taco Bell and be in peace.
That's really reasonable, Nikki.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, am I the asshole for asking my cousin to shut off his cameras? Hello all, I went to visit my cousin this weekend and I felt very uncomfortable with their use of in-home tech.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm under surveillance. You feel this way?
Yeah, like I have some friends who are like this.
Okay, it makes me feel like I'm under surveillance the whole time.
Yeah.
I guess their neighbor's house had a home invasion and my cousin's wife took things too far. I asked them about it and they have 360 cameras outside.
That's insane.
But also the type that turn on lights and stuff. Even the young children would vocally ask lights to be turned on in a room instead of flipping a switch. I'm a simple person, and when his wife asked if we needed anything from a camera, it freaked me out. Whoa. Like the camera's like, hey, you need anything in there?
Oh, yeah, that is, yeah. That's weird. Like a baby monitor.
Yeah, like a baby monitor.
Okay.
And I asked my cousin if he could turn them off while I was there. He said no. I felt really uncomfortable when I found out it's possible people could be listening to our conversation.
Yeah.
And brought it up to my dad and grandpa. I tried saying something about it again to my cousin about me being uncomfortable, and he told me that only criminals feel uncomfortable.
What?
It's a hell of a line. And if somebody asks for cameras to be shut off, there's a reason.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, this guy's whack.
Yeah.
I told him I have anxiety about these things. My cousin told me he has anxiety about his wife and kids, and I wouldn't understand since I live with my parents. Oof. I left after that. My dad called me later to say the whole family thought I was a paranoid weirdo after I left and trash talked about me. My dad says he hopes I'm happy because I'll probably never be invited over again. Sounds like you're really missing out, dude.
Yeah.
When my dad got home, we had a fight over my quote embarrassing behavior. He asked me to try to act like a normal person at other people's houses, and then he yelled at my mom for enabling me.
What?
Oof.
This is wild.
Oof.
Yeah, I am constantly, I don't like, I'm with the person, I'm with OP. Like, there's no reason that I would feel comfortable having cameras on me at all times and being able to,
but aren't
like,
you a YouTuber?
listen to exactly. I need a break. Fucking jeez. Like,
Nikki says she doesn't want cameras on her, but she's a YouTuber.
Talk about 1984. We were just like talking about, have you read that book?
I read it forever ago, like in middle school.
So it's like all about how your technology can see you, and like Big Brother's always watching and stuff. And there's like a part in the book where like he wants to write in a journal. It's in the beginning. He wants to write in a journal, but you're like not allowed to like have separate thoughts from the world or whatever, so it might get inspected. So he has to do it in secret, and there's only one part of his apartment where the TV can't see him.
Wow.
And so he like scrunches in a corner to try to write in his journal.
So he's doing something sus.
Yeah. But it's making you feel, that's the whole vibe, is like it's making you feel like you're doing something sus for doing a normal thing, like wanting privacy.
Right.
Like privacy, that should be the normal thing.
Right.
But people are so brainwashed of this, like, and that's how they get you in 1984 too, is like, oh, well, there must be a reason, like you're sneaking around, like why would you want the cameras off? Why would you want the cameras off? And yeah, that's really fucking weird that the dad reacted that way. I mean, I don't know how old the OP is if they're living with their parents, so maybe, it's just that people don't trust teenagers or young people, and
never said how old they are.
I can understand that, I guess, like, because you haven't really, like, teenagers can do, sus things, like they're doing drugs or stealing or whatever they're doing. But like in general, I don't like that. Like at Airbnbs, I'm always weirded out that someone's like watching me, because I've seen those, how they have like cameras in the outlets, or like they have like cameras just in places like hidden in like regular things.
Yep.
And like, what if it's hidden where we're sleeping or changing? Like, what if I'm changing and they can see me?
Yep.
Like, that's gross and weird. And yeah, like I would like to speak about things without being paranoid about someone listening.
That's my thing, man. And but you're gonna have a weird conversation. I'm like, I don't want to have to like think about what I'm talking about.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if it's like a weird
you never
conversation
know what could
or not.
offend somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Or something could be taken out of context.
Exactly.
Like you don't. Yeah, I don't like that at all, because then I have to be censoring my thoughts and conversations just on the off chance that someone's maybe listening and might get offended about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No bueno.
No buenos, right?
No
buenos. No
I don't get why his family thinks, like, his family's shaming him that hard. Also, yeah, I don't want to go back to your fucking prison camp place.
Every time I hear about other people's families, I'm just thankful that we have ours.
Me too.
Because good Lord.
Like, because how can that be the status quo of your
my
family? Is that you guys think that privacy should be invaded at all times?
Yeah. All right. This one's kind of interesting after the break. Gotcha.
You tricked him.
I got him. Good.
I thought I was going to hear.
I know. Well, you didn't get to. But after the break, you will.
All right.
Be right back.
Can't wait. hey, we're on a break right now, and I guess we're supposed to promo our show.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about our show.
We're going to talk about a show that you took a break from to like talk about how you should listen to our show.
Technically, we're not on break. We're still working.
It's called Shit They Don't Tell You, and it's all the shit that we wish people would have told us that we had to mess up on and figure out ourselves. Now we're telling you about it.
That's it.
And sometimes we answer questions that you send in, and sometimes we judge other people's situations.
So keep listening and check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/sticky. Thank you.
And shout out to Brian Jorgensen. We're back.
And are you ready for this interesting one?
Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, sick. So, am I the asshole for always putting my boobs on the table?
What?
So basically, my group of friends, about 8 total, get together every week for Dungeons and Dragons. There's only 2 women in our group, including myself. It's always at friend A's house because he's the dungeon master and he has his fancy table and his whole setup there. He has a fiance who recently moved in with him. She's cool. I don't really have anything against her. She just has her own group of friends that doesn't have the same interests as us or click, for lack of a better word, with her husband's friends, us. She recently has been trying to get more into A's interests, so she's kind of been there for our games. She doesn't play with us, just kind of watches and plays on her phone, which is fine. A has a table he set up specifically for the game, one with a recessed middle, so we don't have to put away our stuff at the end. He just puts a leaf over top to protect it. Because of that, in order to move around your character, you have to lean forward or stand to be able to reach. Now, I have big boobs. I'm not a particularly big woman. I'm like in my late 20s, 5'4", 155 pounds with H-cup boobs.
Oh my gosh.
And yes, before you ask, I've already started the process of getting a reduction. I can't wait to have this weight off of me. The problem is, when I lean forward to move my character, my breasts squish against the side of the table, and after a while, it gets uncomfortable and even painful. So I've taken to lifting up a little and settling with my breasts sitting on the edge of the table. It doesn't push them up or call attention to them. To be honest, I don't even think it's noticeable. With the height of the chairs, I can still sit normally with them and lean forward without it hurting my boobs. I've done this for a few months and no one has said anything. But last week, A's fiance snapped out of nowhere and accused me of trying to, quote, put myself on display and to put my boobs away because no one cares. Oof.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
I was shocked and didn't know what she was talking about at first. Neither did anyone else until she pointed at my boobs and called attention to what I was doing. She got really, really upset and caused a scene, and we ended the night early. She's still mad at me, doesn't want me to come over to the house anymore. I've apologized, said I'd try not to do it anymore, and even told her how I'm going to get it reduced next year. She called me a show-off slut.
Whoa.
And is asking A to stop being friends with me. I'm at a loss. I do this all the time. I've even caught myself doing it at home on my own table without thinking about it.
That sucks. That really sucks.
That's wild.
Man, dude. I don't like that. That really sucks. I hate getting accused of something because that person's insecure about whatever their thing is.
Yeah.
Because okay, like I walk a little funny and I used to get made fun of it all the time.
Yeah,
but
you do walk funny.
As I became a mature woman and have like hips and stuff, I still walk funny, but now it looks sexual.
It does.
And like
I like it quite a lot.
Guys and women have been uncomfortable about it, but I'm like, I'm embarrassed about it. Like, I don't want to walk like that.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't walk like that.
You're pigeon-toed as a child.
I'm pigeon-toed, and I try really hard to like not be pigeon-toed, and it's like a lot of trauma that happened in my childhood about it, and now I walk how I walk. But like when I used to live on Hollywood Boulevard and walk, like a lot of like I'd get hollered at, like, oh, you're walking like that for attention, and I hated it. It was so embarrassing to me. I hated it. Also, I do a thing without noticing it, and Steve points it out all the time and catches me. But like I lean over and like I'll be like bending over like the couch edge, and like my ass will be like sticking out.
Oh yeah.
And like I don't even know that I'm doing that.
Thankfully, you're at home, so it's like
I'm at home.
It's pretty sick.
Right. Exactly. But like I can understand like not being aware that something looks sexual or is sexual, and then like people, and now it's building in like other people's minds, but I don't even notice it, and that's like honestly like really embarrassing. I feel mortified as like the OP, like also just fucked up for the fiance to do that.
It's like it's also like.
So you're accusing me of trying to get your fiance's attention. You think that I just want your fiance like out of fucking nowhere?
It sounds like she's like, hey, stop making passes at my dude.
And that's what sucks too. Is like I've always been into male dominated spaces. So like in comedy, mostly male. With like poker, it's mostly male. And so like it's like you have to be on guard all the time.
Yep.
And I wish that like it's not fair that the guys don't have to be on guard all the time.
Yeah.
Like I have to be on guard all the time just in case someone, whatever, but they don't have to be. So that's one extra mental thing.
Well, I will say this.
me.
We are on guard a lot, but in a different way.
Sure, but not at the poker table.
No.
Like you're on guard about the game. You're just like, you're playing the game and you're focused on the game. Whereas like there's different layers. Like as a woman, just naturally you have to be like more vigilant about other things, which is, it sucks. That sucks that like, and then it sucks that you're in your friend's house. Like you shouldn't have to be worried about it. You've been friends for a long time. Everyone in the group's been friends for a long time. And now like their fiance all of a sudden has a problem with it.
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like she's a jealous bitch.
If I'm the OP, if I wanted your fucking man, I would have gone after him a long time ago.
Yeah. Also, too, like there are better ways to conflict resolve this. Like pulling you aside, like, hey,
calling you a slut in front of everybody
wild.
is
just
like insane.
Going to the umpteenth conclusion in front of everybody is not a good conflict resolution.
Yeah, that is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's really rough. And now you ruined D&D for everybody.
Yeah.
Which I support.
Because you were invited to play D&D with your brothers.
No, I was invited to play D&D with my brothers, and I said no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were butthurt.
No.
Because you weren't invited. Yeah, when we first started dating, you were butthurt that they didn't invite you.
I wanted them to invite me so I could say no.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the bit.
Oh, I didn't know that. You said you wanted to play.
No. Fuck no.
You said like they don't understand that you're a nerd too and you want to play.
That is not a quote.
That's what you said.
That is not a quote at all.
That's what you were saying.
I was saying that I don't understand why they didn't invite me so that I could say no.
Oh, okay. I completely misheard that because I thought you felt left out by that.
No, they played it online too. They played it like through a fucking computer. Like
I thought you felt excluded.
On webcam.
Yeah, I know, but you felt excluded.
Well, I want a webcam with my bros, but I don't want to play D&D.
Right.
I'm Gucci.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm way too cool for that. way fucking too fucking cool.
That's true. When I heard that, I was like, whoa, I thought you were way too cool for that, but
and then I was like, no, I am.
I guess not.
Yeah, I'm way too cool. I did actually really want to play with them, yeah. Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my grandma to stay off the internet? My grandma's 85 years old and active on Facebook. She has a dumb habit of arguing with internet strangers. She also lives with my mother. My mom called me up and said there was an emergency because grandma was in an argument and they found out. What was she saying, brother? They found out where my grandma and mom lives. My mom got online to defend my grandma. The person posted my grandma's address, probably found by a quick Google search on both of them because they keep shit public. The photo of the person posting their personal information to the shady ass group that I don't even know how my grandma got into was bad, and the account that was talking shit to my grandma had only AI photos and memes. I tried to help my mom and grandma with privacy settings. I tried showing them how to change privacy settings with the help of Google. Then I got on the account and both dumbasses posting public photos of my kids with birthday information, and I was pissed. Not only that, but tagged information of where my mom or grandma took them for lunch.
Oh my gosh.
I yelled at my mom and grandma for making stupid ass comments and having all this information available publicly, not even on friend settings.
Oh my god.
I told my mom I'm not helping them and grandma needs to stay off the internet and you need to take the Kindle away from her.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for that?
Yeah, no, you're not the asshole. Like technology is just not meant for that generation. Like it's just like they're falling for scams left and right.
Left and right.
Left
and
and right.
Down.
They're like getting taken advantage of. They're just not meant to be on it. Sorry.
They're buying like $2,000 of Best Buy gift cards, and then when like you're like, hey grandma, why are you buying $2,000 of Best Buy gift cards? Like, oh, because I want to pay the IRS.
Yeah.
Because they're getting fucking actively scammed.
They don't understand how like photo location works, like all this stuff. Like, and to be fair, I barely understand it. Like it's just not meant for older people to be messing around with sharing all their private information on.
But I heard that sometimes if you had a problem paying the IRS, that they do request gift cards instead.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, your previous method didn't work, so we're gonna need gift cards to make sure this is on the up and up.
Yeah.
Because you're sus.
Right. So and then you paid it with gift cards.
Yeah, I paid it with
Well,
Olive
good.
Garden gift cards.
Thank you for doing that so they're not on our asses anymore.
Yeah, they're off our asses. They leave us alone now.
It's weird that we have to pay the taxes again.
It's the best, dude. It's the fucking best, isn't it? Yeah, no. All people on the internet should be banned. It should be banned in all countries.
Yeah, they should ask, just how they have to ask you if you're old enough to view a page, they should ask you if you're too old to view a page.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
They should have like a driver's test, like for
Yeah,
old people being online.
Right, you should get quizzes.
You should have to
stuff.
pass it to get your online ability.
Honestly, yeah.
Because it's rough out there, man.
It is.
The scam industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's just all these old people getting tagged.
And AI is getting really good.
Oh, I know.
Like
AI loves scams.
Yeah. Oh, they
Oh,
can.
my
Well, they
Lord.
can do. I've heard of some scams where they can like call your family from your number and have like a voice that sounds like you,
I know.
like being like, I'm
trapped in a foreign country.
I need $30,000.
Yep.
Yeah, and like I don't. That's advanced. I would fall for that for sure.
Yeah, dude. I've seen that. I've seen people get the AI love scams where like, they target some guy who's like going through a divorce because it's all like on Facebook and shit. And then they start to like, hey, what are you doing? All that shit. And like, I have my cool bikini photos and I'm just like this really cool, hot young chick. And I'm looking for like an older man who like is more established.
Yeah.
And they just work these dudes.
Guys are so easy.
I know, man. Getting like $15,000 from these cats. And then the guys, they'll be shown that the chick is a scam and they'll still engage with them for months afterward because they're so used to it.
Yeah, because it's the same. It feels the same for them.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I know. Yeah, so I don't think you're the asshole, no.
No, not the asshole. All right, check this one out. I'll lay this one on you. Am I the asshole for not checking on my husband? Me, 25 female, my husband's 27 male, had a small argument about housework. Afterwards, he just walked out of the room and left me with our toddler. For added context, our toddler had an accident a few months ago and is currently being tube fed every 3 hours due to the incident. When my husband walked out of the room, it was during one of these feeds, which makes it a little more difficult to just get up and move around. He was gone for roughly 50 minutes, and I noticed the keys and his phone were still in the lounge. I took our son upstairs, put him to bed, and saw my husband had fallen asleep in our bed. My husband woke up really upset.
The keys? Okay.
Yeah, the keys and his phone were still in the lounge, so he didn't go anywhere.
Okay.
So she went upstairs, put him to bed, saw her husband had fallen asleep in the bed. My husband woke up really upset and hurt that I didn't go check on him after he disappeared for, quote, so long. I was still frustrated with our argument. I had to deal with the feeds and putting our son to sleep. I also know my husband, he's a very calm and rash person, not the type to storm out and do anything stupid, so I wasn't worried that he'd get hurt. So basically, am I the asshole for not checking up on him and waking him up?
No. Was your husband a child?
I mean, this is a tactic that we talked about often.
Yeah.
Where guys, for some reason, quote unquote men, will storm out of a room from an argument with a chick and then proceed to give them the silent treatment until you come to them.
That's some Leo behavior.
It's some bitch ass shit. To be sure.
Leo male behavior.
Leo male behavior.
By the way, when we say we don't like Leo, like I like the female Leos.
Not the males.
But the male Leos, they tend to do princess behavior shit like this.
Yeah.
That is like just so
It's bitch made shit.
yeah. Not all Leos, not all Leos.
Not all Leos, hashtag not all
Just
Leos.
most of them.
But 99%
I could probably
of them.
guess your star sign if you do that.
It's not a productive tactic, folks.
No.
It's not the way to get through to your
Silent
loved one.
treatment? No.
No, it doesn't work.
Just fucking talk about it.
Just talk about it. That's it.
I would roll my eyes so far in the back of my head, I'd probably lose my vision because I just can't handle that behavior.
I thought you were going to say you'd come.
I'd probably orgasm from how much of a brat you're being.
Yeah, because your eyes were rolling. I'm like, oh.
That's what that means.
I've seen that before.
It's an after effect, not that's not the cause.
My bad.
Correlation, not causation.
My bad. Might be.
Anyway, yeah, I think that you're not the asshole. What the hell? Like, your husband's being a little bitch. Also, your husband should be thanking you for handling the feeds.
Yeah, the feeds is a hell of a statement, too.
Hell?
I had to handle the feeds. It's like...
Yeah, you went to bed?
Yeah, you get a lot of rope from me.
You're being a little prissy baby bitch?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, that's nice.
Why didn't you check on me? I don't think I could ever actually say that out loud in
That's
a serious...
not a manly thing.
In a serious way.
Look, so there are some couples that work this way because the one part wants to be a caretaker.
Yes.
And then the other one likes to be pampered.
Yes.
Cool, that works out. Great, good. Then you should have no problem. There should be no issues because the other person like really likes to do that. But like for the most part, if you're in a relationship with an adult and you yourself are an adult, I think you should act like an adult.
Yep.
You just communicate.
I love it.
And if you have like you're too much in your feels, you need to go like leave the room and go up to bed or whatever. You just say like, I can't talk right now. I need a minute. I need you know, like you can leave the room and
processing
you can collect yourself.
Sure.
But to be like, why didn't you check on me?
Yeah.
When we have a fucking toddler? Are you serious? Like you need more attention than our toddler who needed feeds and you were sleeping because you're mad about a housework fight?
Absolutely beyond.
That would turn me off so much.
Yeah, you would.
Like people are like, oh, your sex life dies after you get married. I think it's like this stuff.
Yeah.
Like this would kill my sex drive.
Yep.
100%.
How dry is that desert?
Oh, it's so dry after that. Like I would just be like,
Nevada desert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think nothing drives me up more than just like a dude acting like a child.
Yeah. You're not into baby stuff? If I wanted to be in diapers? Or?
If you want to be swaddled?
Yeah.
Oh no, you can act like a baby, just not a child.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll still burp you.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude.
Hold your neck up.
Those guys are the best. Okay, this is the last one, and it's a fun one. The last one is
a fun one.
It's a fun one.
Okay.
Yeah, this one tickled.
I like fun.
Yeah, this is a fun one. Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for giving a standing ovation? So I'm American. I'm generally used to my cultural norm being assholery abroad, and I generally tried to avoid this. Like he's saying that's what Americans are known for abroad.
Don't be known for it.
The other night, I saw a performance of Alice in Wonderland by the Royal Ballet on opening night. And when the performance was over and the curtain came down, my group gave a standing ovation when the performers came out. I'm aware that standing ovations are reserved for exceptional performances, but I flew in from a different continent to see this show. It was opening night, and I had the opportunity to see a dancer I've followed for a while give his all, and it really wowed me. The gentleman behind us tapped us once and told us to sit down. I ignored him, and then he yelled at me, and he couldn't see, and demanded that I sit down. It was a second bow, and he was insistent, so I complied, but it really irked me. I wasn't disrupted during the actual performance, and only got up during the bow. I'm a former pre-professional ballet dancer. What the fuck is pre-professional?
Like a prima donna?
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm a former pre-professional ballet dancer myself, and while I wouldn't...
prima ballerina? Like a prima ballerina?
Maybe.
Not a prima donna, but that's like a diva. I don't know. Anyway.
While I wouldn't expect a standing ovation, it's always deeply appreciated as a performer. These people worked incredibly hard, all caps. While I sat on my ass and enjoyed the show, I saw a few other people giving a standing ovation, but a person behind me was also yelled at, and he moved into the aisle to continue. This is why I think I might be the asshole here. I'm seeing another show in a couple nights, and I'm worried that I'm the one who fucked up, like culturally. So tell me, am I the asshole for giving a standing ovation?
I don't know how to handle that one. I mean, yeah, there's cultural norms, and you would have to ask around to see if that's like you made a boo-boo, like you made an oopsies.
I feel like against an old British guy, you're probably never the asshole.
Right.
Like when I think of old British guys.
They're in Britain?
Like, yeah, they're in the UK.
Okay, well, the UK is big, so I don't know.
Well, they went to the Royal Ballet, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like doing something that's showing a lot of gratitude, if you're just like overly showing gratitude, how can you be the asshole? But
That's
then,
tough. But then,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Brits are crazy.
I do asshole things all the time. I don't really understand social things sometimes, like a lot, even in my own country. So
that's very true.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. I'm always the one getting yelled at for doing something that I didn't know I was doing wrong.
What's the recent thing that happened that was like that?
I don't know. It happens all the time. Like it's like usually like social setting things where like, like waiting for everyone's food to come before you start eating.
True.
Like I just didn't know that. Like, you know, like stuff like that.
True.
You know?
Nikki also does this thing too when she's taking me to the airport. She stops in the middle of the road and then like, okay, yeah, you're good. And
no,
then
I go
get my luggage. Yeah, she stops from the dead middle of the road.
Up.
She doesn't even pull over to the right.
People are gonna think I actually do that.
She does not do that.
No, we get mad at people.
That's
that
one
do
of
that.
our biggest pet peeves.
Yeah.
So yeah, accusing her of that, I knew it would raise the temperature a little bit.
You're trying to piss me off? Trying not to get laid tonight?
No, I'm good.
That's crazy.
No, I'm chilling.
No, I thought you liked having sex. That's crazy.
I do. I'm chilling right now.
No, but you were like telling me that just now that you don't like having sex.
No, I was just joshing. Around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just taking the piss, as the Brits would say. Taking the piss.
Get out.
Okay. I have to go, guys. So this is, I gotta go.
Why are you still talking?
I hope that you all have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Love you.
Steve's got to go.